In a small, forgotten village tucked between dusty roads and tired fields, there lived a man who believed silence was the same thing as peace. He believed that anything loud, anything visible, anything that disturbed his comfort was a problem that needed to be removed. One afternoon, under a harsh sun, the man returned from the market carrying a rooster under his arm. The rooster was magnificent. Its feathers were bright and full, catching the light as if they were painted by the morning itself. Its eyes were sharp, alert, alive. This was not a weak creature. This was not something broken. This was a being that knew how to exist fully. From the very first night, the rooster settled into the courtyard as if it had always belonged there. And the next morning, before the sky softened, before the village stirred, the rooster did what roosters have done since the beginning of time. It crowed. Loud, clear, fearless. Its voice cut through the darkness like a declaration. I am here. Windows rattled. Dogs barked. A baby cried. Somewhere, an old man cursed under his breath. By sunrise, the village was awake and irritated. Can't you control your animal? Why does it scream like that every morning? Tell it to shut up. The man nodded apologetically, pretending to feel ashamed. But inside, something darker was growing. The rooster crowed again the next morning. And the next. It crowed not out of rebellion. Not out of arrogance. It crowed because that was its nature. And that was the problem. After several days, a strange thought crept into the man's mind. I don't want this rooster anymore. Not because it was dangerous. Not because it was harmful. But because its existence required tolerance. And tolerance felt like an inconvenience. Still, there was a complication. The rooster had done nothing wrong. Killing it without a reason felt uncomfortable, at least at first. So the man decided to create one. The next morning, he approached the rooster slowly, carefully, as if he were being reasonable. From tomorrow, he said calmly, don't crow in the morning. You ruin my sleep. The whole neighborhood blames me. If you don't listen, I'll kill you. The rooster froze. Crowing was not a choice. It was not a habit. It was not a bad behavior that could be corrected. It was identity. But fear is powerful. Stronger than instinct. Stronger than pride. That night, the rooster did not sleep. When morning came, the sun rose as it always had. The air waited. But the rooster stayed silent. No crow. It stood there, chest tight, throat burning with restraint. Its body trembled, but it held itself back. Hidden behind a wall, the owner watched. And his plan failed. Because although the rooster stayed silent, its wings moved slightly, just a reflex. A small stretch. A memory of freedom. The man's face hardened. Furious, he stormed forward. From tomorrow, he shouted, don't even move your wings. If you do, you're dead. The rooster bowed its head. The next morning came. No crow. No wings. But as the rooster stood still, something else happened. Its neck slowly stretched forward, the same movement it had made every day of its life while crowing. Not to make noise. Just muscle memory. Just being alive. The owner saw this and exploded. Enough. From tomorrow, your neck should not move either. Not even a little. If you don't listen, tomorrow will be your last day. That night, the rooster understood something terrible. It wasn't being punished for actions. It was being punished for existing incorrectly. The next morning, the rooster sat in a corner. No sound. No movement. No life in its posture. It felt as if something heavy pressed against its chest. As if every breath required permission. Under its wings, its identity was being crushed. The rooster was alive, but it was no longer living. Still, the owner wasn't satisfied. Because when someone wants to kill you, silence doesn't calm them. It irritates them. That day, the owner returned, colder than before. From tomorrow, he said casually, start laying eggs. If you don't, I'll kill you. The rooster froze. It knew then. There was nothing left to give. Tears rolled down its face. Its body shook, not from fear, but from grief. The owner laughed. Why are you crying? Are you afraid of dying? The rooster lowered its head and whispered, not aloud, but from the deepest place inside. I'm not afraid of death. I'm sad because I tried everything to please you by hiding who I am. My crow was my identity. I gave it up. Then I gave up my wings. Then even my neck. And now you ask me to become something I can never be. It understood the truth too late. When someone has already decided to kill you, obedience never saves you. Silence never protects you. Compromise only delays the blade. The rooster realized it should have died crowing loudly. At least then, it would have died as itself. This story isn't about a rooster. It's about people who are told to be quieter, smaller, less visible, less honest. It's about voices that are labeled too loud, values that are called inconvenient, identities that are treated like mistakes. It's about the lie we're taught, that if we just adjust enough, shrink enough, comply enough, we'll be safe. But history, life, and truth say otherwise. When someone wants to destroy you, your silence won't protect you. Losing your voice to please others is a slow death. Your identity, your values, your truth. Never surrender them out of fear. Because sometimes fighting back saves your life. And even when it doesn't, it saves your self-respect. And that matters. Because staying quiet while someone steals who you are is also a kind of death.